Hey ladies, how y'all doing? How was everybody's Easter and everything like that? I'm hoping that everybody's week is going well. I just want to make a video because I know before the last video I made, I said that, coming to Miami, I had the hardest time finding work, right? Which is no longer true. Yay. I will say the strangest things has been going on, I'd say honestly, just the past 3 days. Me and my fiance made a commitment to God to, stray away from things that unmarried people shouldn't do. So the next day, I got an email from a job saying we would like to offer you a position for this job. Okay. And that night, I kid you all not. Okay, so the house is quiet. At 4 o'clock in the morning, alarm on everything. The alarm went off out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, y'all. Doors still locked. No windows open. Nothing. So then he runs downstairs and he turns the alarm off real quick. And as soon as he turned the alarm off, he heard like the door had just closed. But keep in mind, y'all, no door was open. No door was open. No windows were open. Nothing. So, I don't know. It's been the past few days been a little weird. It's been really a little weird. And all I can say, I just call it all blessings. Count it all blessings. That's the word. It was a little weird. My grandmother, which was my mother, she passed about 2 years ago and she got cremated, and I still keep her in the house. And a lot of people aren't comfortable with that, but she was the last thing that I had. So it's one of those things where I'm not sure if this commitment that we made is now, the devil and his army, they're on full force. They're like, shit, no, you're not. And I kid you all not. At 4 o'clock in the morning, the alarm went plumb full off. All windows were locked. All doors were locked. And when he turned it off, the alarm sounded again as if someone had just left. While all the doors were locked. No forced entry of nothing. A little freaky. Energy can be very, whatever it is. And, I just really want to say, you all, if, making this change in your life and definitely starting to let go of bad habits and starting to do things, not necessarily quote unquote the right way, but the right way, you're going to be faced with a whole bunch of things. You're going to be faced with adversity. You're going to be faced with people that don't believe you can do it. You're going to be faced with, well, why do that? I mean, what's the point? You done already had sex with them. Why not keep on having sex with them? Da 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 da. Well, why not? Because everybody else doing it. Why not? Blah 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 blah. She do this, she do that, and look what she at in life. So, just know that when you make that step to let go of certain things that hold you bound or hostage, it's gonna come. Like, the battle has just begun. It's just started. And you get your gloves. Like I said, get your gloves, get your raincoat, get your snow boots, get all of that on, because it's coming. And I just want to encourage you all to stay strong. Laugh it off. Whatever, do whatever it is that you got to do to, just shake them off. Say, look, you ain't gonna win. You're not gonna win. And, yeah, it's not at all easy. Not at all. Not by freaking far easy. But I just want to let you all know whether the change is a personal change, or you want to call it quote unquote a religious change. And that was one of the things before I had wanted to do Pretty Girls for Change. I had originally called it Pretty Girls for Christ, because I would love to bring women back to the morals and values of Christ. But the thing about it is, a lot of people aren't open and willing to hear about being like Christ. So if you say change, it makes it a little bit more light. It makes it a little more polite to say, okay, well, I'll change. But the thing about it is, changes are 9 times out of 10 Christ-centered. Okay, so you want to stop smoking. Okay, you stop smoking because, for one, quote unquote, Christ-like or biblically, it isn't healthy for your body. That is the temple that you are to keep holy and clean, correct? As well as the people's standpoint, smoking can also cause death. It can also cause lung cancer. It can also cause secondhand smoke to people around you that can also put their health at risk. Okay, so there's the change and then the Christ way, which in essence is all the same thing. Let's see. Another example would be even sex. Okay, you know, Pretty Girls for Christ would say, don't have sex until you're married. Pretty Girls for Change would say, don't have sex with just your boyfriend, your randoms, because at the end of the day, regardless of how much we like sex, it comes with a lot of emotional ties and a lot of the things that we wish we would take back. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that say, look, I wish I was a virgin again. But it's just not going to happen like that. And it's like, if we can help younger girls or people that are still virgins say, look, if you can wait it out. And then people say, well, if you just have sex with one person the rest of your life, how do you know what else is out there? Like, how do you know if it's good? I mean, since when did sex become a competition of who's the best? Of who's the best? Who can slang it the best? Who can throw it the best? That's not what sex is. And the idea of, the first person you've ever had sex with, you never have sex with anybody else again a day in your life or before that person is good to you because you have nothing else to compare it to, right? So, in essence, if we were all to wait till marriage to have sex, there will be less STDs, less HIVs, less feelings hurt, less heartbreaks, less, issues with confidence, less issues with self-esteem. It will be less of that trouble and that drama that sex comes with. So, okay, yeah, it feels good. But just think if you was with one person and you had nothing to compare them to because you hadn't had sex with him, her, them, they. So then you like, yeah, this is good. I can deal with this. So the Pretty Girls for Christ, Pretty Girls for Change, it's all in the same essence. Let me see. What's another one? Drugs, same thing. Can kill you, can cause you to be crazy, affect everybody in your family. The same thing, quote unquote, the Christ way. Keep your body as a temple. So it's like starting Pretty Girls for Change. Like I said, I changed the Christ to change so people will be more open to creating a change when they don't realize it's the same values as Christ. So to say that, I'm saying if you want a change in your life, if you want Christ to work in your life, which is what it is, you're going to have to give up to get what it is that you're seeking. You're going to have to, regardless. So, whether it's giving up the feeling of jealousy, whether it's forgiving someone, whether it's forgiving yourself, whether it's starting to respect yourself, you're going to have to, it's a give and take. It's a give and take in life. It's a give and take with God. So, you're not going to lose weight if you don't work out, right? You're not going to quit smoking if you don't stop smoking. So, I just want to leave y'all with that to definitely, kind of keep you encouraged and empowered that life and this relationship and the change is a give and take. You can't take everything without giving it back. So, and you do that by your actions. You do that by your heart. Your mouth can say one thing, but your actions is whatever a man believes, whatever is in a man's heart is what his actions say. So I just want you all to remember that. And that's when you'll definitely start to notice change is by your actions. Because as soon as your heart believes it and your mind believes it, your body will do. So definitely, ladies, keep that in the forefront of your mind. You want this change, to believe it in your heart. and your mind and body will follow. Your mouth, what you say, is nothing but what you speak. It's nothing but what you think. And what you think is nothing but what's in your heart. So let's definitely try to, kind of work that together. And we'll definitely together start seeing more of a positive change. And I just hope you ladies have a wonderful rest of the day. And I will see you all in another video. Mwah!